Hi, my name is Victor Wandera Oreme, the ICT and Broadcasting Coordinator at Western Nyota Television, and today I'm going to take you through this integrated broadcasting and management system that we use at Western Nyota Television to manage different functions, being broadcasting, management, governance, and system administration. Today we're going to focus on the administration system, and this administration system is the system that manages work plan management, timesheet management, personnel management, service providers, and industrial attachments. Now, for you to access the administration system, it lies under management, meaning that you're going to click on option 2, module number 2, which is management. So you just click on it. Then it opens up this screen that displays 3 different modules: that's the marketing and sales system, finance system, and administration system. And today we are going to focus on the administration system. Therefore, just click on the administration system, which is option number 3. Then it opens another screen that now presents you with the different modules under system administration, under administration system, which are work plan management, timesheet management, personnel management, service providers, and industrial attachments. The first module, which is work plan management, has been connected to Microsoft Project, which is a software that is used to manage work plans. Therefore, option number 1, which is work plan management, will be managed differently using a different software called Microsoft Project. On option number 2, we have timesheet management. It's a system that captures how people have utilized the 8 hours in a day that they are working at Western Nyota Television and the 40 hours a week that they are working at the station. Therefore, when we open option number 2, which is timesheet management, we have 2 options. We have timesheet entry and timesheet reports. Timesheet entry is where we fill in the data, where we do the data entry, and timesheet reports is where now we view the data that we just filled in the timesheets. For this case, let's just do a data entry for a timesheet, a sample timesheet. Click on option number 1, which is timesheet entry. It opens up this screen that prompts you to fill in this data: the staff code, the staff name, the date, and the project code, and the project, activity code, and the activity, the task code, and the task. Then on the right hand side, we have durations for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Then the totals, which are automatically calculated. What you're supposed to do here is that identify the stuff that you are filling in the timesheet. If it's, for me, Victor, my code is 103. Just fill in 103, then type in my name, Victor Wandera. Then the date, you can use this date picker. Let's say you are filling in for the week that begins on 29th, so just fill in 29th. And the project code, our work plans have been assigned different codes depending on the work plan, and for this case we'll use code 1, which is general management. The activity code, for activity code for activity code, let's fill in 1, then call it trainings. Then task 1, let's call it admin system. This means that I've been working on this admin system. Today being on Friday, I've spent 2 hours on this project. That is it. Go on and fill in other tasks and projects. Let's say this is what I've filled in. Then save this work. After you've done that, just close this screen. Then now you can view that under timesheet reports by clicking option number 2, which is timesheet reports. So click on timesheet reports. and it opens up another screen that shows individual timesheet reports. Just click on individual timesheet reports and it prompts you to enter a staff code. Remember that this is a report, then it prompts you to enter a staff code. For this case, my code is 103. If you want to retrieve a report for code 105, 101, 110, you just key in. For this case, my code is 103, so I'll just click on OK. Then date of submission. Remember the date that you just filled in, which was 29th January 2024. Then OK. You can now see this is the timesheet that you have just filled in. It shows me that during that week I worked on 2 projects, that was broadcasting and general management. Under broadcasting, I did content production for Mirembe Mombo show and content editing for Filanga Free. I also did content production for Filanga Free and content editing for Mirembe Mombo show, and the durations and the days that I spent on that project. Then there's a total number of hours that I've spent on that project in that week. Then you can print by clicking on this print button, or you can submit it via email by just clicking on the submit via email. That's about the timesheet management system. The next module that I would like to take you through is the personnel management system, option number 3. Remember that option number 3, personnel management system, is a system that manages staff that are employed either directly or indirectly by Western Nyota Television. For you to access it, just click on option number 3 and it opens up this screen that has a menu, employees administration. Just click on it. Then we have add new employee. It's like registering the details of a new employee. Then modify employees, changing the details. Then view employee register, that's just seeing a record of who is employed at Western Nyota Television. Option number 1, add new employee. When you open it, it opens up this screen that now allows you to enter the details of different staff. As you can see, if I click next, you can see details of different staffs. For you to add a new employee, just click on save and new button. Then it opens up a blank database. Then you can fill in this record by maybe saying we want code number 1112. For this case, let's see outsourced. The name, let's say Mike. The gender, male. Date of birth, if you have these details, and initial contract, you just fill in all these details. Then if you like to add a few more records, just click on save and new. After that, just close this by clicking on close. Then you can modify those details by clicking on option number 2. Now this way you can remove employees from this database or change their details. After entering the details or modifying the details of the employees, the next thing you like to see their details in a report. For you to be able to do that, just click on option number 3, which is view employee register. When you open it, it opens up now a report that shows you the number of staff that we have, their details, the staff code, the agenda, and all these details. You can view a summary report by just clicking on summary reports. Then you'll be able to see them in a less detailed manner. And just close these. You can also print it by just clicking on this print button. You can print it out to PDF, or if you like to have it as a hard copy, then just close this. And now that's about the personnel management system. To close it, just click on the go to previous menu, then you're back to this screen. The next module that you want to focus on is the service providers. Service providers, basically it gives you an option to register the details of our service providers that we work with at Western Nyota Television. And for you to be able to do that, just open the menu. Then we have our service providers menu. Option 1 is service providers entry, and option 2 is service providers report. For you to do the entry, just click on option 1, then fill in the details. For this case, we fill this monthly and yearly. Let's say we are filling this, let's just click on save and new. I believe you can remember this from our previous screen. Save and new to create a new record. Okay, then select a month. Let's say we are filling for this January. Just select January, then year 2024. The service provider ID, let's talk about let's say it's one. Then service provider, let's say we are talking about Safaricom link. No, it's just Safaricom because it's the company. Then service provided is the transmission link. Then their pay bill, if you have the details about their pay bill number, let's say it's 88 or 556677, I don't know. Then the accounts number, let's say that's the accounts number. Then the payment status for this month, payment status for January, has it been paid? So you just click on we have this combo box over here, just click on it, then select has it been paid or unpaid or pending. For this case it has been paid, just click on that, then save it by clicking on save and new. Okay, we have it saved. The next thing that we like to do is to view it in a report. So just close this. Then for you to be able to see it in a report, just click on service providers report. Then here we have it. As you can see, we have it here for the month of January. We have paid for Safaricom transmission link. This is the pay bill, this is the account number, and the status, it has been paid. You can print it. For this case, I don't want to print it, so I'll just close it and close again, so that it takes me back to this menu. Remember that we are only remaining now option number 5, which is industrial attachments. Industrial attachments, which is option 5, manages the attaches that we work with at Western Nyota Television and the different institutions. Therefore, for you to be able to do that, just open option number 5. Then we have available attachment opportunities, attaches details entry, and attaches register. Option number 1, available attachment opportunities, just a list of the attachment opportunities that we offer either in journalism, in ICT, in finance, all those. Then option number 2 is now where we do the data entry for attaches. For instance, if you want to fill in the details of an attache who has just reported, you just click on option number 2. Then it opens up this screen that has the details of the interns that we have ever worked with. You can go through these details, and if you want to enter the details of a new attache, just click on save and new. It opens up this empty record that you can now fill in their national ID number, the field code in which they are going to be attached, administration, broadcasting, finance, general management, and all these others. Then the attachment code, the student's name, institution where they're learning, their email address, their phone number, the date on which they are commencing the attachment, the date on which they are supposed to finish the attachment, and whether they have completed or not. Then their student code for attachment will automatically generated on this record down here. If once you finish that, just click on close. Then now you can view the attaches register, which is on option number 3. Just click on attaches register, then it opens up. You can now see their details, and they have been categorized depending on the field, or rather the department in which they were working. For this case, under broadcasting, we had all these attaches. Then under finance, we have this student over here. You can print it. For this case, I don't want to print it, so I'll just close that. Now that's on now that's the administration system. Basically, that's the function of the administration system, and I believe that you've been able to learn how to use this administration system, how to do timesheet management, how to do personnel management, how to do service providers, and how to manage industrial attachments. Once again, my name is Victor Wandera Orembe, the ICT and Broadcasting Coordinator at Western Union Television, and I hope that you've learned a lot in this session. Thank you, and see you in our next video.